We caught up with a wine insider getting ready to start the annual springtime ritual involved in biodynamic grape growing.
Today is the equinox, the spring equinox.
A small group of people from Winery and Enterprise Vineyards is gathering at a vineyard in the Sonoma County wine country for an unusual rite of springtime. So where are you going? Where are we headed?
We're headed right here to see that growth. You see where the grass is growing a lot stronger?
Uh-huh.
That's where it's buried.
So this is it?
This is it.
It's like a foot higher.
Yeah.
Go figure. So now what? 6 months earlier, these folks buried cow horns filled with manure here. That's right, cow horns filled with cow manure. It's like digging up buried treasure. The cow horn is an integral part of a type of farming called biodynamic farming. Cool. And it doesn't smell at all.
A cow horn has what they say in biodynamics is that it brings the energy in. So it's a conductor of energy. It brings it into the animal. The idea being the horn is placed in the ground with the material inside, and it gathers energy through the wintertime and condenses it into the manure. So besides just being manure, this energy has been brought into it through the natural ability of a horn to do that.
This is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that's kind of got a little...
The meeting of the seasons, especially the equinox where the days are equal, is supposedly the most powerful time to be taking them out of the ground.
Sancho, no.
So the horn is decomposing in there too.
Tony Couturi is a winemaker. He says biodynamic farming goes beyond the tenets of organic farming to include a spiritual and holistic view of agriculture. A sense of humor doesn't hurt either.
And there should be a little coffee can in there with $50,000. That's mine. That's mine.
That's yours?
But I'll share it with you guys. You at least can get $10.
But in all seriousness, biodynamic farming's meant to encourage the soil, plants, and animals in a vineyard to work together. Why bury it here?
Because it's the center of the ranch, and that's supposedly where the most energy will be.
All right, Jesse, you want to help me out?
The next step in our springtime ritual is to mix the manure into water and create a vortex. Now, some people might feel a little creepy about digging cow poop out of a horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're probably not farmers.
Does it smell? Can I see?
Sure.
No, it smells great.
Yeah.
It smells like clean dirt. Over the course of an hour, we all take turns stirring the manure and occasionally changing its direction.
Basically, you're just you're mixing in air to increase microbial growth and also concentrating the energy. You know, the vortex is a energy pattern.
By creating chaos in the bucket, it's thought we're making better compost for the vines.
Time is up. Time is right.
And we will have Rob filter this lovely...
Okay, I think before we do that, though, we'll bury the silicate horn for the fall.
A new horn lays the groundwork for the next harvest. It's filled with ground silicate, a quartz rock thought to promote ripening of the grapes. And Tony figures, hey, why not throw in some wine, too? So this is like you're cellaring it in the ground?
I mean, it's a little folly, but at the same time, it's part of the fun of it is that we're advancing the idea of biodynamics into a stored food in a sense.
Yep. All right there?
Right there. Hold on. All right, Rob.
As for the manure, the last step in the biodynamic process is loading it into a sprayer.
Basically, this is how we get the energy from the horns out to the vineyard. It takes a lot of walking around with a heavy backpack on you, but, you know, you're in a beautiful place, and I don't mind.
The day ends with a solitary walk through the vineyard. A cover crop towers over the vines, still dormant from winter. A thriving vineyard on the cusp of another growing season in wine country.